Hello dear students, welcome back to the maths class. In today's class we are going to learn the concept how to compare the fractions. Okay, so before starting the comparison of fractions, let us recall some concepts related to like fractions and unlike fractions. Like fractions and unlike fraction. So what are like fraction? If some of you remember, what are like fractions? In previous class I also explained you types of fraction. If you remember, I explained this already. So what are like fractions? The fractions which have same denominator are called like fractions. Like 1 upon 6, 5 upon 6, 121 upon 6, 1934 upon 6. All these 1 upon 6 is a fraction, 5 upon 6 is a fraction, right? So all these are what? All these numbers are fractional numbers. All these are fractions, right? But here one thing is common. In these fractions written on the board, one thing is common. All the denominators are 6. All the denominators have 6. Okay? So denominators are same. So we conclude that if all the given fractions have same denominator, then those are known as like fraction. The fractions which have same denominator are called as like fractions. Okay? And those fractions which have different denominators, like 2 upon 3, 4 upon 9, 11 upon 8. So here in these fractions, denominators are different. One has 3, one is 9, one has 8. So denominators are different. So we call them as unlike fraction. Those fractions whose denominators are same called as like fractions. If fractions having different denominators, then we call them as unlike fraction. Now let us understand how to compare like fraction first. Okay. Now our topic is how to compare like fraction. Comparing like fraction. Our topic is comparing like fraction. So like fractions are easy to compare. Like fractions are easy to compare. Why? Because they have same denominator, same number in the denominator. So we can compare them by the numerator. Look here how to compare like fractions. 11 upon 8 is a fraction, 15 upon 8 is a fraction, right? And we want to compare this fraction by this symbol, this or this. Among these three, which one we will put here? Okay? So we are comparing basically here. So first of all, we will check the denominator. To compare two fractions, first of all, we will check our denominator of both the numbers. Both the number have 8 as a denominator. Same denominator both number have, means both numbers are like fractions. Okay. So when this condition happens, if both the given numbers are like fractions, in that case we compare only numerator part. We compare only numerator part. So in numerator, one fraction has 11, other has 15. Now which number is greater, 11 or 15? Which one is greater? 15 is greater. So we will put our open mouth towards number 15. So the same sign you will put here. So we conclude that 15 upon 8 is a greater fraction than 11 upon 8. 15 upon 8 is a greater fraction than 11 upon 8. Understand this concept? How to compare like fraction? First of all, we will check the denominator of both the fractions. If both the denominators are equal, means they are like fraction. So, in how we compare like fractions? Like we compare the normal numbers. Okay. If I write 7 upon 10 and 20 upon 10, which number will be greater? Can you tell me which number will be greater? 20 upon 10 will be greater. Why? Because 7 upon 10 and 20 upon 10. Both the numbers are like fractions, right? Both the numbers are having same denominator. So both are like fractions. And how we compare like fractions? In like fractions we compare only numerators. So here in numerator part 20 is greater than 7. So we conclude that 20 upon 10 is greater than 7 upon 10. So comparison of like fraction is very easy. I am giving one more number to you. 3 upon 10 and 9 upon 10. Tell me which one is greater. 3 upon 10 and 9 upon 10. Out of these two, which one is greater? What you will do? You will check denominator of both the numbers. Check the denominators. Both the numbers have same denominator, means both the numbers are like fractions. Okay. And how we compare like fractions? We check their numerators. In numerator, one number is having 9, another number is having 3. So is 9 greater or 3 greater? Which one is greater? 9 is greater. So 9 upon 10 will be greater. Okay. This is how we compare like fraction. Now we will learn how to compare unlike fraction. Now we will learn comparing unlike fractions. So there are two cases to compare unlike fractions. There are two cases to compare unlike fraction. Case 1 is that case 1. Case 1 is all fractions have same numerator. All fractions have same numerator. Means 5 upon 11, 5 upon 50, 5 upon 30, 5 upon 40. All these are fractions, right? Now we want to compare them, arrange them. So how you will compare that this one is greater or not? So in this fraction, in this case, what we do? We check denominator, right? Why we check denominator? Because all the numerators are same. All the numerator have 5 in. Okay, all the fractions have 5 in their numerator. So what we will do? We will check the denominators. We will check the denominators. And if a fraction have a smaller denominator, if a fraction have larger denominator, that fraction will be a smaller number. So here which fraction has a smaller denominator or larger denominator? Which fraction has larger denominator? 5 upon 15. It has 15. 15 is larger among 11, 13, 14 and 15. So 15 is a larger denominator. So 5 upon 50 will be smallest fraction. Yeah, we remember, listen me carefully. If the denominator is larger among the given numbers, then the whole fraction will be smallest. Then the fraction will be smallest. If denominator is larger among the given, then that fraction will be smallest. then that fraction will be smallest. It may sound little bit confusing, but please pay attention. What we are doing, we are comparing unlike fraction. In unlike fraction, two cases are there. Okay, so we are discussing first case. In this case, all the fractions have same numerator. Okay, now how we will compare them? So to compare them, we will check their denominators. If any fraction have largest denominator, then that fraction will be smallest one. So here largest denominator is 15. So 5 upon 15 will be smallest fraction. So 5 upon 15, if I arrange all these fractions in ascending order, so smallest fraction will come first. Okay. Then out of 5 upon 11, 5 upon 13 and 5 upon 14, which fraction will come? Then which one is the smallest among these three? I told you that check the numerators. All the numerators are equal. Now check the denominators. The denominator which have largest number will be the smaller one. So here 5 upon 14 will be the next. Then out of these two, when we compare 5 upon 13, then 5 upon 11 is the largest fraction. Okay, this is how we compare unlike fraction, in which case when all the numerators are same. Now what if all fractions have different numerator? Now case second. Now case 2, what happens if all fractions have different numerator? Then how you will check? So in this case, in case 2, if all the numerators are also different, then what you will do? You need to make the denominators equal, means you need to make them like fraction, then you will compare them. Okay. So in this case, what you will do, if all the fractions have different numerator, in this case you will make all the fractions like fraction. You will make all the given fractions like fraction, then you compare. So now we start exercise 4.2, question number 1. Exercise 4.2, which is on book page number 61. Page number 61. Open book page number 61. Question number 1. Insert the appropriate sign. Greater than, less than or equal. Use this sign. Okay, in the box. 7 upon 20. 7 upon 10. Compare them, both the numbers. When you compare the denominators, both the numbers having different denominators, means they are unlike fraction. We identified that they are unlike fraction. Now in unlike fraction, two cases were there. One was same numerator, so here the condition is fulfilling. Both the numerators are same. Okay. So in such case, what we compare? In this case, the larger denominator means the fraction is smaller. If the denominator is larger, then the fraction is smaller. So 7 upon 10 is larger than 7 upon 20. These are very conceptual questions, so please pay attention. Now next, 3 upon 8 and 21 upon 50. 6. So are these equal or greater or lesser? So as we know that 3 upon 8 cannot be reduced to its lowest form, but here 21 upon 56 can be reduced, because 21 and 56 both are divisible by 7. 7 3s are 21 and 7 8s are 56. So when I reduce this number, I get 3 upon 8. So both are equal. So put a equal to symbol here. 21 upon 56. C 5 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. Observe them. Both the numbers are like fractions. If the numbers are like fractions, we compare the numerators. Which numerator is greater? 5 or 3? Which number is greater? 5 is greater. So 5 upon 7 is greater. Now D 2 upon 5 box and 3 upon 8. Both the numbers have different numerator, both the numbers have different denominator even. So they are unlike fractions. Here numerators is also different. So it is the second case of unlike fractions. So I told you that if second case appear, then you need to make the denominators equal. So one number is 2 upon 5, other one is 3 upon 8. How you can make the denominators equal? To make the denominators equal, we can multiply or divide something. I am multiplying by 8 here, and in this side I am multiplying by 5. I am multiplying by 5 here and multiplying 8 here. So if I am performing any operation, multiplication or division in denominator, then I need to perform the same operation in numerator. If I am multiplying 8 in denominator, then in numerator I need to multiply by 8. So here I am multiplying by 5 in denominator. So the same operation I will perform in numerator. So multiply 5 in numerator. Now solve 2 multiply 8. 2 8s are 16 upon 5 into 8. 5 8s are 40. Box, solve this. 3 into 5. 3 into 5 gives 15. 3 5s are 15 upon 8 into 5. Solve it. 8 into 5 is 40. Now see, both the numbers having 40 as denominator, the same number in denominator means we convert in like fraction. Now we can compare. So here 16 is greater, so 16 upon 40 will be greater, means this side is greater. So what was our question? 2 upon 5 or 3 upon 8? So 2 upon 5 will be greater. So here we will put greater 2 symbol. Can you observe that how simple it was looking, that we need to just put the symbols greater than, smaller than or equal to, but a very big concept behind that. Now E 5 upon 9 box 10 upon 80. 5 upon 9, then box 10 upon 80. Now both the fractions are unlike fractions. Second case is applying here, as both the numerators are also different. So what we will do, we will make the denominators same. So to make denominators same, if I multiply 2 in 9, 9 2s are 80, box as it is 10 upon 80. Here 18 is already there, so I am not making any changes in this fraction. Okay. Now come to this fraction. If I am multiplying by 2 in denominator, so same operation I need to apply in numerator. So I will multiply 2 with 5 also. Now 5 into 2. 5 into 2 gives 10 upon 9 into 2 gives 18. Box 10 upon it. Now observe. both the numbers are equal. Why? Because both the numbers have 10 in numerator, both the numbers have 18 in denominator. So 5 upon 9 and 10 upon 18 are equal numbers. Now let us do one more, that is F. 5 upon 11, box 3 upon 11. Compare them. Are they like fractions, unlike fractions? Observe first. So as denominators are equal, so the given fractions are like fractions. So we can easily compare like fractions. 5 upon 11 is greater. Now all the G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O are your homework. Now we will move towards the question number 2. Question number 2 is arrange the fractions in ascending order. Question number 2 is arrange the fractions in ascending order. So as you know that how we arrange in ascending order, we arrange the numbers in ascending order from smallest to largest. Smallest comes first, okay? Smallest to largest. What is the arrangement of numbers in ascending order? We arrange the numbers from smallest to largest. But here the given numbers are fractional numbers. 5 upon 11, 3 upon 11, 7 upon 11 and 1 upon 11. All the 4 given numbers are fractional numbers. You want to arrange these numbers in which order? In ascending order. Means the smallest number come first. So first identify the given fractions. Are they unlike or like fractions? Observe them. So observe, when we observe the denominators of all the numbers, they are 11. All the numbers have 11 in denominator, right? Means they are like fractions. So how we compare like fractions? If denominators are equal, we compare like fractions by comparing the numerators. So which one is the smallest numerator here? Which one is the smallest numerator? 1 is the smallest numerator. So 1 upon 11 is a smallest fraction. It is the smallest, so I am putting a smaller sign. This closed mouth sign towards 1 upon 11. Okay. Now it has done. Now we have left with 3 fractions. Now observe which one is the smaller among these 3. Which numerator is the smaller? 3 is the smaller. So 3 upon 11 will be our next fraction. We have done with this also. Now we have left with these 2. Which one will, which fraction will come here? So as both are like fractions, so we will compare only numerator. 5 upon 11 is smaller. Now the last one, we have done this also. Now the last one is 7 upon 11. Okay. So this is the ascending order arrangement of the given fractions. Now let us move to the next question, that is B. 7 upon 11, 7 upon 13, 7 upon 9, 7 upon 18. 1, 2, 3, 4 fractions are given and you want to arrange these fractions in ascending order, right? Means from smallest to largest arrangement. So first identify, are these like or unlike? Identify. So when we observe them, all the fractions have different denominator. All the fractions have different denominator and numerators are same. Numerators are same. So these are unlike fractions, and unlike fractions have two cases. Here case 1 is applicable, and according to case 1, if all the numerators are same, then how we compare? I explained you. What we do? Fraction with largest denominator will be smaller. So which one is largest denominator here? 11, 13, 9 or 18? Which is the largest denominator? 18 is largest denominator. So this fraction will be smaller. So 7 upon 18 will be smaller fraction. So I am writing it at first position. Now put this symbol. We have left with 3 fractions. Now compare them. All these 3 are unlike fractions. Now as they are unlike, we will compare their denominators. The largest denominator will be the smaller one. So here the largest denominator is 13. So 7 upon 13 will be the smallest fraction. Okay. Now check the next. Among these two, 7 upon 11. Then the last one will be 7 upon 9. So we have done all the questions. We have written all the fractions. This is how we arrange the fractions in ascending order. Now one more question I am doing for you, that is C. If you don't practice at home these questions, then definitely you will forget the concept. So keep practicing. Given fractions are 3 upon 8, 1 upon 4, 5 upon 8, 5 upon 16. These are 4 given fractions. You want to arrange these fractions in which order? In ascending order. In smallest to largest arrangement. So first of all you need to identify, are the given fractions like or unlike? So all the given fractions are unlike fraction. And which case is following here? Case 2 and case 1 mesh up is here. So first of all let us make their denominators equal. As 16 is the largest denominator here, let us make these denominators also 16. So if I multiply 2 with 8, my denominator will be 16. If I multiply 4 with 4, my denominator will be 16. If I multiply 2 with this 8, my denominator will be 16. Why I am? Okay. As I told you earlier, whatever the operation I perform in denominator, I need to perform it in numerator also. It is the numerator. I am multiplying by 2 in denominator. So in numerator I will multiply by 2. Here I multiplied with 4. So in numerator I need to multiply with 4. Here I am multiplying by 2. So here I also multiplied by 2. Okay. As you see that, observe that I did not multiply anything here. So no need to multiply in numerator also. Now solve in next step. 3 into 2 is 6 upon 8 into 2 is 16, comma 1 into 4 is 4 upon 4 into 4 is 16, comma 5 into 2 is 10 upon 8 into 2 is 16, comma 5 upon 16. Now observe that all the numbers having same denominator, all the numbers having same denominator. Now we converted these fractions to like fractions. We converted unlike fractions to like fractions. Okay. Now you can easily arrange these fractions according to the question. So according to question, in ascending order we will arrange these fractions. So which fraction will come first out of these? These are now like fractions. All the denominators have same number. These are like fractions. Now arrange them. So in like fraction we check only numerator. Okay, we compare numerators only. So which numerator is smaller? 6, 4, 10 and 5. Which one is smaller? 4 is smaller. So write 4 upon 16 first. Then which fraction will come? 5. 5 upon 16. Then 6 upon 16 and lastly 10 upon 16. Okay. Now it is not our final answer. In final answer we will write the given questions. Sorry, given fractions. So 4 upon 16. 4 upon 16 we get when we solve 1 upon 4. So 1 upon 4 will come at the place of 4 upon 16. Then this sign. Then 5 upon 16. 5 upon 16 is the result of 5 upon 16. So write 5 upon 16. Then the sign. Then 16 upon 16. So 16 upon 16 we got from this. Then it is 3 upon 8. 3 upon 8. So we will write 3 upon 8 at the place of 6 upon 16. Now the last one, that is 10 upon 16. So 10 upon 16 is here. How we get this 10 upon 16? When we solve the 5 upon 8. So 5 upon 8 will come at the last place. So it is our final answer. Okay, it is our final answer. So this is how we arrange the fractions in ascending order. Again I am instructing you that please keep practicing all these questions at home, all these concepts at home. Otherwise you will forget how to solve them. So please keep practicing all these questions at home. Our today's class is over here. What we have discussed? We have discussed like fractions, unlike fractions, comparison of like fractions, how to compare unlike fractions. To compare unlike fractions, there are two cases. In case 1, if all the numerators are same. In case 2, what happens in case 2? All the numerators are different. Then what we do? We make the denominators equal. We make the given fractions to like fractions and then compare. So basically we did comparison in this exercise. In question number 3, arrange the fractions in descending order. So question number 3 is your homework. Be remember here, again you will compare here, but what you will do? You will arrange those numbers in descending order. Means you will put a largest number first, then a smaller, then a smaller, then a smallest at the last. This is how you will arrange. So basically you are doing comparison here. Okay. So question number 3 is your homework and the remaining questions of question 2 are your homework. So exercise 4.2 is completed from my side. Please keep practicing and complete your remaining work also. Bye. We will meet in another lecture with a new concept of fraction. Till then, bye bye.